It's a fantastic Monday today, and it's time for Faith Capsules powered by the Shaper's Ark. I am Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper. Our scripture is 2 Samuel chapter 13, verses 6 and 7. So Ammon lay down and pretended to be ill. And when the king came to see him, Amnon said to the king, "Please, let my sister Tamar come and make a couple of cakes in my sight, that I may eat from her hand." Then David sent home to Tamar, saying, "Go to your brother Amnon's house and prepare food for him." This scripture highlights King David's failure to discern the ill intentions of his son Amnon. Although David was a mighty king and a man after God's heart, he was an indulgent father who often failed to correct or restrain his children. His indulgence led to devastating consequences, not just for his family, but for the entire kingdom. Fathers are called to be spiritual and moral leaders in their homes. Proverbs 22 verse 6 reminds us, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." However, training involves more than just teaching. It requires discipline, correction, and the setting of firm boundaries. David's failure mirrors that of Eli the priest, whose sons Hophni and Phinehas acted wickedly, and God declared, "For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his sons made themselves vile, and he did not restrain them." 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 13. Who is an indulgent father? Number 1, he yields to children's requests without restraint. David yielded to Amnon's request without restraint in 2 Samuel chapter 13 verses 6 and 7, leading to the rape of his sister Tamar. In 2 Samuel 13:27, Absalom pressed hard for David to allow him to go on a venture that led to the murder of David's son Amnon. Second, who is an indulgent father? He does not hold his children accountable. David's failure to hold Amnon accountable for his sin led to Absalom taking justice into his hands. 2 Samuel chapter 13 and verse 21. David also failed to confront Absalom for the murder of his brother. Rather, he passively mourned for his dead son. 2 Samuel chapter 13 verses 36 to 39. Who is an indulgent father? Number 3, he is preoccupied with external success. It is quite evident that David was preoccupied with his great success as king, that he failed to establish or enforce godly principles in the home, contrary to the requirement in Deuteronomy chapter 6 verses 6 and 7 and 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 8. What are the consequences of indulgent fatherhood? Number 1, entitlement syndrome. Indulgent fatherhood tends to produce children who feel entitled. Adonijah felt entitled to his father's throne and attempted to seize David's throne even while David was alive. 1 Kings chapter 1 and verse 5. Amnon also felt entitled to sleep with his sister and felt no remorse even after raping his sister. 2 Samuel chapter 13 verses 15 to 19. What are the consequences of indulgent fatherhood? Number 2, family disaster. David's family experienced a vicious spiral of disasters. Tamar was raped and left desolate. 2 Samuel chapter 13. Amnon was murdered. 2 Samuel 13 28 to 29. Absalom also committed an insurrection, leading to his own untimely death. 2 Samuel chapter 18 verses 9 to 16. What are the consequences of indulgent fatherhood? Number 3, moral failure and God's judgment. Indulgent fatherhood of David led to the moral failures of Amnon, Adonijah, and Absalom. The same thing happened to Eli's sons, who defied God's commandments, and for this reason God pronounced severe judgment on the family. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 12 and 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 13. Dear fathers, your role is not to indulge but to instruct, not to ignore but to guide. Fathers must be present, aware, and active in shaping their children's moral compass. May the Lord give you the strength to set and enforce godly standards in your homes and in your communities. Till I come your way again next week, This is Wonuola Adetayo, the Shaper. Shalom.